to really crash out on that one. Like, what? You might not be ranked, but you gonna get the ham, but trying to wake up pretty in a fight and I got in the first round. I can't even what you gonna do? I love my sponsorship, didn't I? No, I just did it. They tell me, hey, they tell me, hey, they tell me, hey. Yeah. It beat with the racks, it beat with the stacks. I got up a money that takes slack. I'm really the king, and that's never cap. I put the on, that's never fly. You just wanna be me. I'm on my kiss, breezy, breezy. I never fall short. Kevin Hart is coming D. We have a few head kick knockouts, a few combo knockouts. I have an uppercut knockout, but it's not pro. I think I want. You're going for the submission this time.
All right, gonna hit some leather today. I'll call it out, you throw. You dominated today. Good work.
So if you hold down the button before you kick, it has to be the lead foot and the back foot. Hold it down before you kick. If you hold down, it'll automatically register as a kick.
Nice. Really great job today. All right, that was good. Definitely making some progress. Really impressed with your performance.
And then you can just end the sparring session after you get your point, so you don't waste no time on the game. Being in shape is the only important one. Getting in there. Yeah, I can definitely show you a few good flips, shout it. And we can get this thing popping. Let's get it going, bro. I just want to fight. You heard, mom. Young boy, what they tell him? Young boy, they gonna tell you. You better stop dissing them. Tell them, come on, and know that I ain't scared of them. Yeah. You know what we can do? Oh, she a jujitsuer? I might not be able to. Oh no, she can't do. Her top move is in a submission, so we chilling. We're gonna kill her. Yeah. She was a fairy. She's 20-5, but she's gonna be 20-6 tonight. So I think the way we can get this person overhand is the easiest way to knock somebody down.
You ready to fight?
Hits don't really do it.
Well, she won her last fight by knockout. Now as round one gets underway, we'll see if she can keep that momentum going. She certainly made headlines last time out. Now she'll try to keep it going against someone who has been entrenched in the rankings for some time. Oh, beautiful hook there. Ooh. Oh, she's hurt.
That was a jab.
Okay. Backside.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Going for a submission.
She's got it very tight. She's working hard for the armbar now. All she's got to do is get her to unlock her hands, and she's almost there.
Oh, easy. All right, give it in. Love it.
looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that.
I mean, I know this could have been a quick knockout, but I want to get up, please.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Attempting a choke now. Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in tight.
Pressure on this choke, John. Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
And very effective with the ground and pound.
We just gonna get him a knockout. Get him.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Bro, can we? She's not that good at.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Are we dead for real?
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. They need some defense here.
Oh, nice.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown?
Big double leg level change.
Oh, and she's back up again.
Consistency in this game is once you give your opportunity to work with you on the ground or game or
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night. Big right hand.
It's not enough to slip because she's not really a good striker.
It's a right hand. Huge shots going on right here.
And Mick.
Hold up, bro. We're not doing this, bro. Because they're doing way too much.
Ready to fight?
They're not even they're just like making me rock back and forth. They're not even.
Be a tough act to follow as round one gets underway here. She really busted onto the radar of UFC fans by knocking out her last.
You forgot what happened to Nunez, man? Come on, we go. Get up. Told you that. Ain't watching the film? Yeah, I'm there. I can get up out this jump, man. From the full guard. Back to her.
And now she has her back.
Rear naked choke. Ooh, she's got a rear naked choke and it's tight. Oh, she got out.
She got out, and now she's in a dominant position herself.
You gotta think she's gonna look to set up that overhand again. It's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Why fix what's not broken?
You take it.
And the cut has now just opened on her forehead. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. Just over 3 minutes here to go, round one.
Y'all dead for real.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. And she lands the head kick.
Big shot lands for both guys. Oh, nice kick.
I got it. Back in the cage.
Watch, there she goes, taking the fight to the ground yet again. She looked you right in your eye at our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said, I'm going to be able to take her down at will, and largely that's how it's played out.
She said we were going to...
You dead for real?
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night. Oh, nice.
All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, trying to get to the next position.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She
literally one of the best female boxers here. Kickboxer.
Trying to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches.
All right, bro. No, they're really pissing me off. Run it back. Let me just key in, bro. That's the best way. They won't let me do.
Well, she won her last fight by knockout.
Did I just get a strike at 10? Sometimes
round one gets underway. We'll see if she can keep that momentum going. She certainly made headway.
She's got to keep pressing if she wants to finish the fight.
Going on better than this.
Big right hand there.
Looks
that
quite
one
right.
Connected. Back to the feet now.
Get up. No.
Another knockout!
Rock about baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
I think this is going to lead to a lot
Hey,
of
time
big
out.
fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities on pursuit.
Ain't nothing but a walk in the park. You might have landed more punches percentage-wise than me, but you can't bump with a dime. You heard mine. Not beating John Jones got to be the highlight of this game, though. It wasn't even because, like, John, like, sucks or he's old. I beat him because I beat him, like, this is what it was. I'm a Bayern Munich fan till I die, man. Only moving to 13th in the ranking disappointed. I mean, it made me fight somebody ranked 11th to fight somebody who's not ranked. I think our next matchup gotta be Holly Holm. No, another unranked fighter. I don't know why y'all work. Oh, maybe these are people they trying to give opportunity since I'm in that lower spot. I don't really care about the evolution with this build. I mean, the female fighting is not difficult. I wouldn't infer that it would be either. I thought because like since they don't go that long distance in their form of fighting, it's not as difficult as a process to be like, oh, we gotta do this. We gotta. Oh, this is my last fight on this sponsorship. Okay, so I gotta do some things. Yeah. The women's isn't difficult. It's just like when there's a small aggressive fighter, you have to hit them with those power punches. Like you can't work around it. You got to. And I think this is like the tallest the women can. Some of the tallest the women can get. So I didn't upper height her that, and I was thinking so. But I'm pretty sure she's the tallest they can get. I mean, the height does make a difference in the strikes. Like you will see, like if I'm fighting someone who's 6 foot in the heavyweight division and I'm 6'5", and he goes to roundhouse kick me, slipping it is pretty easy because of how high his player has to get the foot up, and then on top of that, catching him with the overhand through that is even better because if I'm going down towards him, bam, it's gonna catch him on that chin. It's easy, so it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Super fun. So we're just gonna check out like what moves I can up in this fight. So the straight man, that straight doesn't do enough damage, but he could. The straight is where it's at. Yeah, the straight. I need to lead some body shots. Okay. Okay. We can work the body then, I guess. So to give you a brief understanding, we're going up against a kickboxer. Not really worried about it. I think this will be a good fight. We got 4 consecutive knockouts, by the way. I believe this is a main event, maybe?
You ready to fight? Ready?
It is.
All right, round 1 is underway. Good to have you with us, and this may be her first fight on the main card. She has been wildly successful on the prelims throughout her UFC career, and the fans have been barking loudly to tell UFC President Dana White that she deserves a spot on the main card. Ask and you shall receive. We'll see what she can do with the spotlight here tonight.
What a beautiful jab landing there.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
I'll tell you who you fight.
She's getting up, yep. Oh, big elbow. Drives the shin into the rib. Great body kick. Oh, nice elbow.
She's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there, trying to end her opponent's night.
Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing...
What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout.
She has such knockout power. I think it's because I use the male combos. Like, instead of, like, I know these are all negative, but I think the way the women are programmed, they're not programmed to fight using, like, these combos, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I feel like that's the right range we're in. Because I'm using an overhand and then hook combo. So, bang, bang. You know what I mean? Versus bang, bang. I'm overhanding up top and catching them up underneath the chin in that jaw area. So I'm putting the boom, clinch impact on the head. And it's, I think that's knocking them out. Arman UFC beats Makhachev via decision. So we're 10-0. We moved up to 11. Nothing with the upgrades. I think our next fighter has to be... It has to be Irene Aldana. They got to give me someone between 9 and 6 for our next fight. They have to, because I've just beat 2 non-ranked fighters, proving that there's nobody below me that can beat me. I'm not fighting her again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dan. I don't want to fight her anymore. Thank you. Okay, she's MMA? That's fine. I know she's tough. I'm not saying this is a walk in the park, but I'm approaching it as one. Because I don't want to be in a situation where we're nervous. So we're going to sign this deal with the Grapple Clubhouse. I think this is a really important fight. I'm going to take it serious. I know that she liked that. So, you know, we're going to treat it as such. Like, she's tough. Because we know she's tough. Get in here and do our promotion. Trivia night. Let's get in that octagon and work the up. So what I think the the move is the stars really do matter. I don't have a high ranked punch. Like my punches aren't that high ranked. I think that's what puts us in a bit of a hole here is we don't have high ranked punches. Now, okay, so she gets on the ground. She works on the ground. That's something to know. So we're gonna have to have our takedown defense up a bit. I think the approach here is what we do is we land a few uppercuts in the interior, making her want to clinch and take me to the ground. Because if I don't let her physically, boom, take me to the ground using her hands, then I can use that interior movement, limiting her response to certain behaviors.
Beautiful work today. You did awesome.
I think that's the tactic that we use here. I was at work and this guy came up to me. He was like, "Man, y'all can't have these women out here doing these jobs like cleaning."
Hey,
bro,
you're coming along really well.
I'm so sorry, dog. What are you talking about? You know, the men are confusing in the game. But no, I was just kind of like, I laughed because it was just like, bro, old head doesn't understand that like people apply for these jobs. Like they're not making her do anything that she didn't apply to do.
Remember,
Now, there are
repetition
points in
is
your
key,
job where you're
and it
not going to do
always pays
everything
off.
that
So
you
let's
apply
go.
to do. Like that's just how it works. Like that's just how life works. Like I didn't apply to do a lot of stuff for the jobs that I've applied for, and I'm doing it. Like I know some people at school, like university, you apply to work in the kitchen, and next thing you know, you're back there washing dishes. Thank God that's not me. But I also didn't know it was mandatory that you must work weekends with the job.
Now
Had
that's the
that been
aggression I
told
want
to
to see
me
in your next
prior
fight.
to me
Great job.
experiencing it, I probably would have leaned out of it because it just takes away from 5 hours a day isn't bad. Top of the morning on the weekend, get it out the way. It's not a big move. But imagine if you were hanging out or you were up late or say you one of the people that get lit on the weekend. That's gonna suck. So you know. There's a few outlying issues with the idea of waking up top at an AM and putting in work at the job, then having to go and try and rest out the rest of the week. You know, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. So I know a lot of people don't rock with it. I don't blame them because it's like, bro, we're gonna go visit our moms, and then we're gonna go fly an ice pack. We're not gonna spend too much money on this, man. We just touching almost 500K. But, you know, I'm not fighting her again. Like, I know we're gonna win, but it's just like I want something that's gonna boost me in the rankings. Beating somebody who hasn't been ranked. It's gonna be her, isn't it? I've had that happen where my opponent is like, and I just advanced the week too. But I've had that happen where my opponent is like, you know, not somebody that like I wanted to fight before. Okay, so since we're going up against a kickboxer, building that chin strength is good. Leg strength does matter a bit. We're going to do some of that. Now, she's a kickboxer. I haven't saw much of the grapple game. We got to get that head movement up. And we want to be able to outstrike her. But we're going to up this takedown defense early so we don't have to do it later. And we're just going to keep it like this. I think we should have a pretty good opportunity against her. I'm pretty sure she's a super decent fighter. We're going to put in that work though. Let's see. I don't think this is
All right,
a
just
main
about
event.
ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC.
He looks like the part. He looks the part.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
I think she's fighting.
Ready? Ready?
Well, her last win by knockout will be a tough act to follow as round 1 gets underway here. She really busted onto the radar of UFC fans by knocking out her last opponent. So now with momentum and the winning streak in tow, she will try to do it again. Gotta get a win here, and certainly a finish would be useful as well.
It's going to be a tough. I should have made my fighter call.
Beautifully done with the hook there by Duranamy.
Because she's in the heaviest division. She's one of the smallest fighters.
The overhand left is true.
Those are big strikes. I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Y'all see what I'm saying? That reach advantage does.
Oh, big left hand.
So look, before I can even get a punch off, she can get in like 4.
She engages in the clinch now. Nicely done with the kick by her there. Oh, that hook landed forward.
And she's a good striker, I can tell.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. Oh, big elbow.
Literally, before I can get a punch off, she's already halfway through. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice body
So
shot.
she's quick and she throws early. I don't know why that threw it back. Okay. When they start throwing a lot like that and they cut, you gotta kick them in the head. It's like, that's just like a non-negotiable thing. So she beat us. She got us down pretty bad. I want to make her taller, but 5'6" is a decent height. I mean, I don't know the heights of the. I'm gonna look at the heights of the people ranked above her. We just earned ourselves a very high rank contract, so we're gonna be making some bread. Now it's clear that there's a wage gap in this game. They're not hiding it. Yeah, they're not hiding the wage gap. So this fight, this is a contract that's gonna lead me into a championship contract. I'm very aware of that. So Julia Pena is gonna be our next. She's the champion right now. Okay, Juliana Pena. So we're gonna look at the women's ranks and look at the heights. So I just go to the athlete rankings, and then I go to the women's division. Oh, she's actually the real champion right now, real life, Juliana Pena. So Juliana Pena is, how tall is she? She is holy. Wait. Am I dumb? Am I stupid? She's 5'6". I believe that's what that is. That's 66 inches in it. So Juliana Penn's 5'6". Raquel Pennington is 5'7". Kayla Harrison is probably 5'9", 5'8". Caitlin Vieira is 5'8". Norma Dumont is 5'7". I need to find Myra Bueno Silva. 7 wins by submission, 7 first round finishes, 1 win by knockout. 5'6". You saw like Raquel Norma. Macy Chison. She also. I think that's who we're supposed to be fighting. She is. She's 5'9", I swear. Holy. Jesus Christ, bro. We low key might be cooked, Chad. She's almost 6 feet tall, bro. She's almost 6 feet tall. She's 5'10". We did fight someone 5'9", 5'11". My fault. We did fight someone 5'9", but she's 5'11" with a 72-inch reach. That's a bad look, y'all. That's who we're supposed to fight next, though. Irene Aldana. I think she's 5'8". 5'9". That was close. And then we already fought Radame. So this women's division is I should have upped their height. That was on me. I didn't do that. But we're gonna be ready. Juliana Pena. Mackenzie Dern. Hop on the socials. Me and Macy are gonna be like, we're gonna be locked in, bro. Like after this win, me and Macy gonna be locked in. And I got kicked now. I've been kicking people in the head, man. I got like 4 knockouts by kick to the head. What are y'all talking about? So we're still trying. The straight is almost there to level 2. The lead hook, nah, it won't ever get there. But that overhand always will be there. The overhand is where we're at. So I have no stars for this. I throw. I throw body jabs. I throw uppercuts. Oh, that's clinch elbow, isn't it? That's an elbow. That's a right. What's the one they saying is empty? They saying one of them is empty. Which one is empty? I got 6 elbows. You know, all my clinch strikes are a 2-star, man. I haven't tried a Darcy choke. They haven't showed me how to do that yet, or it's not. And then my combos are solid. I don't got no Mai Tai combinations. I need a lead elbow, lead 6 to 12 elbow. How the hell I get that? Yeah. This better be a main event, bro. I don't want to fight her on no stage but the main event stage, man. And this is our last one for this contract too, man. Dang. It's not gonna get us up. So do it, sweet. The hype is up. We rock with each other heavy, so the hype is there. They're gonna ask me to slip a bit. No, I've been told to take this fight the distance, but this is a main event. I'm not risking the longevity of my fighters. This has to be a viewable fight, man. This is like honestly for the opportunity to be ranked. So, I mean, to have a title shot on Juliana Pena. So this is a big fight, yo. This is a really big, very important fight. We're part of that main card. That's cool. All right, so yeah, this is about to be one of the best fights in women's history. We finna just go to battle. I'm coming out hard, pause, and I'm executing every punch that I can execute. I'm gonna try and dominate my matchup early and then work her. If we do go to distance, if she knocks me down 3 times in the first 3 rounds, let that be the game, you know? Let that be the sport. But I'm coming to rip her head off. That's the tactic here. There is no relax. There is no ground and pound. I wanna fight, you know? So you gotta give her that. Now, like I said, I think we watched a little bit of film on her, maybe. Yeah. She fights on the ground. She's a ground fighter, and we can't really let her take us to it. But I do have an idea that takedown defense is getting up as soon as we finish training for this fight. She's a tough one, bro. She's a tough cookie, and we're gonna finish. I want everybody to be excited. This ain't gonna be no walk in the park, but it ain't gonna be no ass fight. Either. We're not gonna see her tendencies. We're just gonna go into the fight, fill her out for the first 30 seconds, and see what we got. Now she might be one of those fighters that lets you strike them first. That's something we gotta watch out for too. Because if she wants me to hit her, then you know. But there's some fighters out there like that. Like I gotta get hit first before I do this, that, and the third. We don't get a perk. She may have a perk that. Alright, and we're gonna do some. If our takedown defense is already high, we can keep it at a 4-star. Let's get that submission defense in order. And let's up that top game a bit. Like I said, ultimately we're gonna have a title fight coming up soon. So that's something that we want to execute in.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mountain. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mezzy Shelton.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, she won her last fight by knockout. Now as round 1 gets underway, we'll see if she can keep that momentum going. She certainly made headlines last time out. Now she'll try to keep it going against someone who has been entrenched in the rankings for some time. Chasson gets caught with that punch.
Leg kick lands. She lands another leg kick.
Oh, she blocked the kick there. Nicely done. Oh, man, I hate to laugh, but she lands another kick there, and now you're really starting to see that visible damage on the other side.
When you start seeing the redness in the leg, that means that every time she is driving that baseball bat right to the side where she wants it to land. And now her opponent is limping. Her opponent's wounded. Her opponent's injured. And now watch the target be way more stationary.
He is a much taller fighter.
Big power shot there.
He does have a very decent reach advantage, and she can start striking me.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Straight punch is true. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now goes to the uppercut. Oh, lands another uppercut there. She's landed
We do a lot of strikes there with those uppercuts.
What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocking pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the shot.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
Visibly limping here. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect though. Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Oh, she is in real trouble.
Oh, high kick.
Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a lack of effort. Several huge uppercuts have landed, and the wisdom is she goes right back to it here, I would think.
She has to go back to that. Why would she not go back to it? You don't fix something that...
I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon still.
She can't possibly know where she is right now. after taking such a massive head kick.
Back to the feet now. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and for her, it couldn't have come at a better time. That keeps her in the fight, folks. She got knocked down near the end. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head. Thought maybe that...
Super lethal, bro. That's what I like about her. She's super duper lethal with
Round 2 underway.
Like, they don't expect it to, like, hit them.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. Chasson's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, big elbow. But that'll do it!
Oh, my God!
Well, that right there is as good a knockout as we have seen.
Getting a knockout with a move that the game scored that you had not unlocked yet is hilarious.
She looked amazing, John, and she got the knockout finish that she wanted so badly.
So this is like a 2.5 longevity taken out because the women fighters' longevity hit way different. But that's a good knockout. That's a good way to go. Interesting. She outstruck us because she threw almost 30. She threw 35 more punches than us and 35 more strikes. And she did have a very, very, very good leg health event that we were able to hit with top. Like, there was no round where we outstruck her physically, except for the significant strikes. I'm a significant striker, so that's what I do. I always throw significant strikes. That's why my stamina drops so low. I don't throw fights to wear you down. I'm not looking to outstrike you. I'm looking to hurt you. Like, even in boxing, it seems like you can throw 125 significant. You can throw 125 total strikes, and 67 of them are significant strikes. Versus you fight someone who lands 95 strikes, and 82 of them are significant strikes. And if we went to the scorecard, they're gonna be leaning towards you. But if they realize they landed 80 significant strikes on you, to the 130, they probably 150 they probably threw, to the 180 you probably threw. In the sense of if you guys can fight, then that's that. But y'all know, ain't no bad blood against the girl. All right, so I think that we unlocked it. It's still empty, even though we got our knockout with that strike. Like, we have the triangle elbow, but we don't have. So this should be a title fight. Irene Aldana. I mean, why not, y'all? She's 5'9". We can get it. We're one of the heaviest fighters in the game. So that's the upbringing we have. The weight. We are the max weight in the game. We chose this. This is the life we chose. Watching white people do like crab boils and stuff is funny. Cause like it doesn't look bad. Like, okay, I'm looking at this one. This doesn't look bad. This looks edible. It looks good, but it's not no crab. People forgetting, bro. Seafood doesn't need to be seasoned. A lot of them don't like crabs. Don't need to be seasoned. Now shrimp, just dip it in the butter. People don't even season their shrimp half the time. The potatoes, dip it in the butter. People don't even season their potatoes half the time. They got fries available. He's got a whole pound of butter. Now this is a good dad, bro. I'm following. I'm not following. But this is a good dad, bro. This is like, are those beef and broccoli too? I lost 110. So they just beef and broccoli. They look tough. There's one thing you could never pay me to eat, and that's pork from. I'm not fighting her. We from the same country. I'm sorry, I can't fight her. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana, for not making me wait to fight her. The women hairstyles do really suck, bro. Cause they're all like cornrows and like I understand they put their hair away to fight. Damn, nah, that's OD for a woman.
So how does well, I know Juliana Penn's hairstyle isn't like that all the time, but damn, what kind of shit is that? She's a jujitsuer, so we're gonna have to get our bottom game up. This is a championship fight. The hype should be way higher than it is. I don't know if we have any sponsorship. Yeah, we do.
All right, gonna hit some leather today. I'll call it out, you throw. You're following directions perfectly. Great job. You're listening perfectly. Nice work. Beautiful work today. You did awesome. Yes, that's the way you master your craft. You got 10 seconds. Work, work, work. All right, now that's some sweet science.
Yeah, we gotta train up. We got our takedown up. We gotta get our transitions up, man. Like, I don't do the BJJ because it's stupid. I don't do it. I don't do any of the other trainings. Like, I know it's good, but I need skill points. And by the time I'm champion, there's no point in training that stuff because I can easily knock out. I'm a knockout artist. I don't submit. I don't have one submission attempt in my entire career, and that was at a low level of fighting. There's not much to say about my fighter. I don't submit. I don't. There's no point in submitting. Counter submitting, I don't even know how to do all that stuff. If I'm gonna get submitted, if he gets that arm under the chin, he might be right. You know? Just how it goes. I don't got no high expectations for the Alchemist fight. I know that she's like supposed to be that like Alex Pereira, female Alex Pereira vibes. That's what I've heard. That's why I knew her name. That's how I knew I pronounced it too, because I recognized the name prior to the fight. I spent bank to make sure my head is in great shape. Like I said, female Alex Pereira vibes. Like, she throws them interior and she works and she breaks you down, bro. Breakdown artist is what I would call that. BJJ should stand for boom, jab, jab. That's what it should stand for. Nothing else. Boom, jab, jab. That's all they do. They really they throw into like they work. Like Alex Perez is not even a jabber. He's like a hook jabber. Like he's like finding it and he holds that left hand and he just goes to work. Because Alex Perez has a really stiff punch. If you ever watch him, his punch is like really stiff. Like it looks like he's not supposed to be throwing it. The strongest ground and pound seen in the octagon. Holy. I don't want to hype the fight because I don't think it's a fight worth hyping. Alright, now I gotta figure out the control. Oh, dang. I already hyped the fight. Dang. I'm gonna get one else. I need to figure it out. Settings. Control. How do I trip? Grapple defense. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, if she grapples me, I'll try and trip her, but I'm just gonna trip her to take her down, not to fight her on the ground. She's 17-6. Like she's a good fighter, but she has some losses under her belt. More recent ones too. Someone just said beating contenders and beating champions are two different things. I'm glad that was stated. All right, since she's a BJJ person, we gotta get what's her name? Let's see, what's her move? Okay, so she's a takedown girl. She doesn't really have any submissions stated here. Her top move is jab, double leg, single leg, straight, and transitions. So I guess we can get our defense up. I think that's the best move. I mean, I'm gonna up my takedowns a bit. I want to be able to work her on the ground. A little, no top game accent. I'm not really a top game fighter. But if we get there, I want to be able to throw him on the ground too. I guess we can do that in striking. Alright, y'all. This is the biggest fight of our career. This fight can net us a $1 million take home. So we're set to meet for sure and winning $370,000. But if we do everything other, we can take home. This title fight can put us in position to get our first $1 million. So this is a big fight, really big fight.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, this is it. This is it. You fighting for the title.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, you can feel the tension in the building. Here we go, early round one of this UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. For the champion, the focus keeping the belt. For the #1 contender, not letting this opportunity slip through the cracks. This is her first title fight. She has bided her time, waited a long time for this Bantamweight Championship opportunity. She has emphasized the fast start. We'll We'll see how she chooses to attack here.
That was nice.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. She missed with that jab. Pena gets the early takedown. That did not take long.
So they say she's the best ground.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. All right, nice takedown defense there. And if you are looking to avoid a floor fight with a jiu-jitsu ace like this, you gotta have takedown defense. Hers has been shored up, to be sure.
She told us she'd be able to defend. She did a great job of recognizing the level change, defend before it got started, and now she's still on her feet.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, and she's back up again. Looping left hand misses the target. She got that single collar tie. Beautiful right hand over the top. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume. Pena gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
So she's tired.
With 90 seconds to go in round one.
This one, understand you up. You need to work.
Back to the feet now.
Oh, big elbow.
Luckily, she's not a
Beautiful
tall fighter,
there.
so this doesn't feel like a mismatch.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Nice job by her there to land yet another takedown. I got to think at Gilroy High School Wrestling Practice next week, they're going to be watching this film.
I mean, we will show it. I will pull out the projector, put it up on the wall, and say, this is how you secure takedowns in a big environment. The state tournament has nothing on what this young lady's going through. Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now. She closes the distance and hits single collar.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round. As our next round gets underway, some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they're the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
I would say that she's not a high scorer. I swear the kickboxer. I don't really think he was. He has the BJJ belt. But it's like,
all right, so perhaps some frustration starting to set in for her now as the jiu-jitsu fighter floors her yet again.
I mean, she is such a great grappler, and she has a very good understanding of getting the fight to the floor. She does it over and over again, and right now, you see how frustrated her opponent is.
Pena's right back to the full mount here. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, Pena's in half guard. Ground strikes really adding up for her now.
Right in the side control, yep. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
All right, so we got a little bit of separation now, but watch out for the setup. You got to think she's going to shoot for another takedown.
She's going to shoot for another takedown, and it may not look pretty. It may be her taking a shot from halfway across the octagon. As long as she gets into contact, she is comfortable because she wants this fight down on the floor.
And there it is yet again. She goes for the takedown. You knew they were going to come in bunches. Another one right there. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed it out. Oh, is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot.
I mean, since we're having to work on a lot more, she does have a good time. We're not a fighter. Well, I think we are having a pretty good match, especially recovery-wise.
90 seconds now to go in the second round. Man, look at the redness almost immediately on the right side of her body.
She knew this would be a problem if she stayed there. She finds her way out of the clinch position. Another big thing.
Usually when you working like that, it goes very aggressive.
Oh, she's got the Dorsch choke now. Oh, come on, that's got to be it.
It's got to be it.
It's working. I'm going to stand
so
the shot.
tight.
No way.
Wow.
She got out.
Unbelievable. She was able to just stay true to herself, rely on a submission defense. She said she was prepared. She said she was ready, and that defense showed.
They force the knockout after you have a submission attempt. Run it back. It's not. It shouldn't have happened. I was trying my hardest to defend it, but you can't dodge it because you have to.
Well, you can feel the tension in the building. Here we go, early round one of this UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. For the champion, the focus keeping the belt. For the #1 contender, not letting this opportunity slip through the cracks. This is her first title fight. She has bided her time, waited a long time for this Bantamweight Championship opportunity. She has emphasized a fast start. We'll see how she chooses to attack here early. Pena gets the early takedown. She's got her back now.
And now she's in mount.
They do this a lot.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Pena's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active. Great timing on that double leg.
Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Oh, powerful head kick by her there. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. Oh, Pena's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, she has really shored some things up defensively here as she blocks another set of shots there.
She said it was going to be a focus, get better defensively, and tonight she's showing that the work has been done.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Wow, huge head kick. And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands. Shot going on right here. Oh, nice right hand.
Lands a big elbow there.
That one was going to end the fight.
That'll do it!
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight. And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 41 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Mountain.
So some UFC history tonight as we crown a new UFC champion.
Hell yeah!
Those
Yeah,
I
the
can get out.
champ is here! Oh,
When they fighting you like that, that first round against that real deal fighter is a fill 'em out. That second one is a kill 'em because now you know what they're gonna do. You gotta overhands, overhands and roundhouse kicks are the best ways to win as a kickboxer in this game, and I realized that. Yeah, it's the best way to win in this game as a kickboxer is overhands and roundhouse kicks. She fought me on the ground for 2 minutes of this first round. Still found a way to lose in 20 seconds. No. Yep.